on the assist.
Right out. Back to McBride. Drains the three-pointer.
No doubt that McBride can let it fly from deep.
To the inside. Back to Zhu. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line.
Well, this season, we have the Golden State Valkyries, and it's the first expansion team since Atlanta in the late 2000s.
Yeah, and soon the WNBA will expand to Canada with the Toronto Tempo starting play next year. Plus, you got the rebirth of the Portland franchise.
Hey, those are two basketball-crazed areas joining the fold. Personally, I'm really excited for the Seattle-Portland rivalry to be renewed.
And she can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
What an incredible run by the Lynx to the 2024 WNBA Finals.
Winning a clutch Game 5 against Connecticut in the semifinals and taking the liberty to 5 in the finals. That deciding game went to overtime, and the Lynx were pretty much one play away from winning it all.
Now here's Collier. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. That falls. Nice feed that time from Natasha Howard.
They've been playing very smart offensively in the first half. I think that's safe to say.
The numbers support that. They're shooting much better percentage from the field.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Back to Ionescu. Pass to buckets. Here's Sue. Guarded by Howard. To stop the run. Falls through. She's now made 2 out of 4. And here are the Lynx now. Now here's Duchess. McBride. Pass to Duchess. Courtney Williams for 3. And the Lynx another 3.
You have to run at shooters like Williams. Can't let them catch and fire. She'll eat you alive.
Now here's Ionescu. She's guarded by Williams. Inside. And that one's good. Jones.
There are so many skills Ionescu has offensively, but her feel for the game, knowing when to dish it, it's just simply incredible.
Now here's Williams. 9 points in the game. Pass to Howard. Howard the screen. Shoots. Again, Minnesota.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
New York calls timeout.
A challenging stretch for New York here. Stewart with the ball. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Makes that one after missing her first 6 shot attempts. 1 for 7 and hungry for more. Coffee outside. Williams. Another 3 for Minnesota.
Such a dynamo offensively. Williams, a very streaky scorer. Once she makes a couple of baskets, watch out.
Now here is Stewart. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Howard with the rebound. And here's Williams. The 3. The rebound by the Liberty. Buckets with it. Miles picks her up. A nice shot by Stewart.
A shot like that is in Stewart's comfort zone. That's just a result of her determination and really more so her confidence.
Now here's Howard. Howard the screen. Here's Williams. Courtney Williams missing again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Ionescu outside. There's a screen. The three is up. Howard with the rebound. Now here's Williams. Not a lot of room.
Screen by Coffey. Outside Miles. On the wing, Kayla McBride.
To Howard. Here's the three. Drills the three-pointer.
Great recognition on the catch and shoot. Howard understood exactly how much time she had.
Here's buckets. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
All right, put your thinking caps on, fellas. I know that's hard work for you, but who is the smartest player in the league?
Yeah, I agree, Blake. I don't even know if I have a thinking cap, but I'll go with Nneka Agumake. I mean, she's reinvented her game and is constantly evolving.
Yeah, when you watch Nneka play, you see how she outthinks her opponent. Plus, she's done an outstanding job as the head of the Players Union.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so she hits them both.
Looking around the league, is it safe to say that the Liberty have the best big three?
Well, to me, it's no doubt. You have former MVPs in Breanna Stewart and Jonquel Jones, and then you got an all-WNBA point guard in Sabrina Ionescu. And beyond the collection of talent, these three are a great fit.
And the basket by McBride.
Well, most of McBride's shots come from beyond the arc, but she certainly is not afraid to mix it up inside.
Stewart with the screen. Ionescu outside. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Coffey. Pass to Howard. And she uses the glass on the layup.
We've seen this before. Howard playing with some power down low. Pushes right past the contact to the bucket.
And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Now here's Miles.
Outside Howard. For three, Kayla McBride buries it from three-point range.
With the smooth touch from outside, McBride's versatility leaves defenses pretty vulnerable.
Here's buckets. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Stewart. Tried to bank it in, but misses. To the middle. Williams can't get it to go.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Howard with the rebound.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head-scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. And if they're going to make a run, there's no time like the present.
Well, we certainly expected a better game than this. It really has not been a pretty picture.
Buckets. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
That's what I call a captivating move right there. She absolutely incinerated the defense with that one.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here is Ionescu.
She's covered by Miles.
To the paint. Here's Stewart. Good on the shot.
Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lynx ahead, running away with this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first two quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. Williams has been such a difference maker here.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down, and so far, they haven't found the answer for her, and there might not be one.
Now buckets. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Left side, Stewart. Shot is good by Ionescu.
Nice find by Stewart. She doesn't just score, she's also a willing passer.
So the Lynx now. 22 was their biggest lead. Williams sets the screen. Over to the wing. Here's Miles. That's good, and it's Natasha Howard with the assist.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
One thing this team loves about Natasha Howard, she's a winning player.
At one point in her career, she won 3 of 4 titles with 2 different teams. And she's a former Defensive Player of the Year, plays the game with serious effort.
Outside Miles. For 3, Nafisa Collier. And it's Ionescu with the rebound. And it's New York's ball. And stolen by Collier. Outside Williams. Takes the 3. And Nafisa Collier hits from deep.
Zero fear. As soon as she gets the rock, Collier ready to fire.
Outside Stewart. Ionescu. Screen by Stewart. Pass to buckets. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a 3-point contest.
Now here's Williams. She's got 12. Yuha sets the screen. 6 to shoot. From downtown, another 3 for Minnesota.
So much action these days out of the pick and roll. Williams is made for this type of basketball. A slick dribbling and good decision-making player.
Buckets with it. She's guarded by Williams. Down low. Here's Stewart. Rejected by Natasha Howard. And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here. New York calls timeout.
No doubt, when it comes to Minnesota, Nafisa Collier is the leader of this team.
I mean, she's someone you expect to put up 20, 10, and 5 anytime she's out there. She's been a Defensive Player of the Year. But Collier, she sets the tone for the Lynx.
on the clock. Lets it go from 11. No good off the back of the rim. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Pass to Juhas.
Howard. And the Lynx, another three.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Now here's Allen.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Pass to Buckets.
The three. He can't hit that time.
Well, you could see it in her eyes. She wanted to return the favor with that 3, but she just couldn't get it to go.
Outside Miles.
Williams. Howard gets the bucket.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense, because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
New York, no good that time either.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
The screen by Collier.
And Courtney Williams, here we go. And the ball out of play. The Liberty will have it. Each trip down becoming more important.
Yeah, they need to string together some successful offensive possessions and play tough D.
Here's Ionescu. It's good from the top of the key.
This is her game. Ionescu is a scorer and stays active on offense. You love her confidence.
Here's Williams. Another one falls for Minnesota.
She's carrying a lot of the load offensively, and normally that's good news for them.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Pass to Stewart. Good, and Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
Orchestrating the offense. It's what Ionescu excels at, the ability to make everybody around her better.
Now here's Collier. 11 points in the game. Count it. Good.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Pass to Williams. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Here's New York now. Stewart with the screen. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu.
Offensive rebound.
Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop.
Now here's Miles.
She has 7. Outside Williams.
Juhas. She's covered by Miles.
There's Jonquel Jones with the 3. It's hauled in by the Lynx.
Outside Miles. Collier.
Outside Williams. Off on the layup. Shoots. Ionescu can't get it to go. Now here's Collier.
She's covered by Allen.
From the arc.
And it's Collier missing.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Ionescu outside. Pass to Buckets. Ionescu outside. Clock at 6. Now Stewart. The basket good off the assist from Jonquel Jones.
Well, it's really almost like an automatic 2 points. Put him up on the board anytime she gets the ball that close to the basket.
The defense has to battle to keep her out of that position in the first place, or it's going to be a long day for them.
Now here's Williams. She's got 20.
Out to Miles.
Jacks up a three. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. Pass to Buckets. Ionescu outside. Off target with the three.
Look, if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against her every time she takes the ball into three-point land.
Well, you're right again, Brian. Anything less than lockdown defense on her, it's going to result in 3 points. You can count on that.
Here's Miles. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
She threaded the bounce pass in there so smoothly.
Pass to Buckets. Back to Ionescu. To the inside. Stewart. Rejected by Natasha Howard. Now Jones. Here's Buckets. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Nice low post offense.
Collier outside. Miles left side. Collier inside. She's covered by Allen. The shot by Collier, no good. Stewart with the bucket.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Collier outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Ionescu has it. 6 points for her. Picked by Jones. To the middle. It's good, and with that basket, she is now 5 for 9.
Teamwork results in a great shot.
And the basket by McBride.
You know, some players you give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
Now here's Ionescu. Pass to Allen. Good, and Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's been
Tim.
a lot of fun to watch.
Howard with the ball. Defended by Stewart. McBride outside. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Howard. And the Lynx, another three.
Well, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner because it's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Shots good by Jones.
Well, she, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few of her teammates need to pick up the pace and pick it up fast.
Now here's McBride. 18 points for her. Inside. Good once again. That makes her 8 for 9 this game.
Off the court, McBride is lighthearted, but she's a killer on the court. Basketball is everything to her.
Here's Jones. She's got 12. Pass to Stewart. It's stolen by Natasha Howard. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Even though she's little compared to the bigger players on the floor, she's done some tall work on the boards.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, from this area, if Jones gets any room, any space, the ball's going in.
Pass to Howard. Over Stewart. Nails the baby hook.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick out the pass and get the assist.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Lynx on top, running away with it. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments for our fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And we're getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. Now here's Duchess. And here's McBride. To the paint. And there's the rejection. Now here's Ionescu. Defense right on her. Pass to Johannes. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Cans it from downtown.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Buckets. Shoots the three. Offensive board. And Sue gets it to go.
That's a great play on the glass, and for her, it's what really we expect from her. All her second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's McBride. Down low. Stolen by Zhu. Now here's Buckets. McBride covering. Now Buckets. Pass to Sue. Buries it down low.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Coffee outside. Back to McBride. Puts up a three. New York with the rebound. Here's Ionescu. Zhu a screen. To the middle. That's another one for her. Her fifth in just 7 shots.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
McBride outside. Launches a three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
And so it's New York with it. Out to the right wing. Pass to Johannes. Now Buckets. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. Duchess grabs the miss. McBride outside. Shoots over Buckets. McBride misses. And so it's New York with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Leaps for it. Stolen by Nia Coffey. And that's good.
Yeah, I'd say that shot was well within her range.
I hope so. There's nothing like a one-footer.
Pass to Sue. That one is good again. She is 6 for 8 from the floor with that basket.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Back to McBride. Lets it go from deep. Good for her 9th make in just 12 shots and even 75% shooting. Pass to Buckets. Here's Sue. Lays it up and banks it in.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Now here's Court Queen. And here's Duchess. Now here's McBride. Covered by Buckets. 5 to shoot. No good on the three.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Here's Court Queen. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Liberty with possession here. Pass to Johannes. Back to Ionescu. This one for 3. Gets it to go from downtown.
Well, Ionescu has the kind of range that you simply have to respect. She's such a reliable three-point shooter.
McBride outside. Here's court queen. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
Here's Johannes. Kept alive. Pass to Sue. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
Man, I love watching it. Such a smooth stroke for a bigger player.
And they better think about getting someone on her who can actually match her size, or she's going to be burying the rest of the game.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
Now here's Duchess. And it's Ionescu with the rebound. Pass to Johannes. Sue, covered by Ionescu. And the basket by McBride.
No question, they're winning the speed game, guys.
There really has been a great flow to their open court offense. It's been humming.
And it's been working.
Now here is Ionescu. To the inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
An example of some fine interior passing before that basket.
McBride outside. There's a screen by Court Queen. McBride misses.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, and really that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Now here's Court Queen. From deep. McBride misses. And it's New York's ball. The tray. Shot's good by Johannes.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to Duchess. Court Queen. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the wing, right side. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And fouled hard that time, and she'll get 2 shots at the line. That's on Nia Coffey.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Back in 2020, the Liberty won the draft lottery and took Sabrina Ionescu with the first pick. Good decision.
Oh, a great decision. I mean, she has changed this franchise. An all-WNBA selection multiple times. New York has made the playoffs every year Sabrina's been healthy. And she was a big reason the Liberty won their first title ever in 2024.
When it comes to winning, few do it better than this Lynx franchise.
Yeah, I mean, look, from 2011, one losing season in Minnesota, come on. It feels like they're always a contender. And a lot of that comes down to coaching. This team is always prepared.
And the Liberty with possession here. Pass to Stewart. Now here is Ionescu. She's covered closely. The second chance effort. And it's Stewart with the bucket inside.
What a hustle play by Stewart. Picks up the trash and puts it in the can. She has such a motor.
Now here's Court Queen. Duchess. Pass to McBride. Just 5 on the clock. Over to the left wing. Here's Caldwell. Sinks the three-pointer.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
Here's Allen. Ionescu outside. To the middle. Stewart. Soft touch off the glass.
What a great sight to see. Stewart doesn't need much to get going, and once she does, she is so tough to guard.
Out to the wing. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Lynx able to keep the ball here. Court Queen, covered by Ionescu. Pass to Duchess. Here's Court Queen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McBride. Doesn't get it to drop for her.
Nice play on D. Got that hand in her face, and it prevented an easy look.
Exactly. She was alert and aware and really just reacted quickly to that shot.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Duchess. She's covered by Allen. Pass to Court Queen. Now here's Duchess. And here's Court Queen. Covered by Ionescu. Here's Duchess. And again, no good by Minnesota. Ionescu, right side. Shot's good by Jones.
Good job to create the easy bucket.
And here are the Lynx now. Pass to Duchess. Caldwell. Court Queen up top. Now Duchess. McBride up top. Shoots over Allen. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
A shooter who doesn't really need much space to be effective. McBride has a quick and accurate release.
Now here is Stewart. Beyond the arc. And again, it's New York with a 3. Court Queen with it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Duchess. McBride. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
So we see the Lynx taking the W here. The outcome of this one was never in doubt.
They were really putting out a supreme effort, and it felt like once they had the significant lead, they were not going to let it go.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.